and I already knew that they were not going to renew my contract. Actually, and let me just go ahead and say, and even though I was bullied and harassed my first year at that first and only year at that campus, it still grew from its previous year. So yeah, obviously I still work good under pressure. But so he picked up where they left off. He didn't really have, I mean, I think he finally figured out, like, you know what, I don't have to do all of this because it's her first year. I don't have to really have any cause to get rid of her. And so he went ahead and stopped. But let me tell you, like, when I complained to like the superintendent, when I, tried to reach out for assistance, and even in Dallas, like I reported them to like EEOC or so, like I reported them for what they were doing. Crickets. Didn't hear anything back about that. And then in Fort Worth, I didn't hear anything from the superintendent, because here's the thing, like they don't care. Like they're all in on, like, when people are doing things that they don't really have any business, the higher ups, like they're all on the same page, or they back each other up, or they support each other. Because if I were the superintendent, right, I have a principal that comes in, and I know that our district needs to improve, right, before it gets to the point to where there's a possibility of the state having to come in and take over. Like if I have a potential, like a good principal or someone with potential in my district, there's no way in heck you're going to be harassing them, bothering them, trying to fire them, right? But I don't know what they have going on behind the scenes, because I never got to that point. And so anyways, I didn't quit, even though at one point I had to go to a meeting, and there was someone in central office, and he asked me hypothetically, right? He was like, well, I think it was a lawyer. And he was like, what would happen, or what would you say, or what would you do if you were offered another position in the district but not principal? And so, wink, wink, hint, hint, because they all knew it was wrong. And that's the thing, like they all knew what was happening to me was wrong. It was not okay. And I didn't deserve it. And so they have like this department, I forget what it's called, but it's kind of like, cultural, like they do cultural trainings and sensitivity and, whatever. But I don't remember what the name of the department was, because that was many years ago for me, about five years ago or so for me. And so I told him I wasn't going to be interested, because here's the thing, my actual track that I was set to be on, that I had for myself, the goals that I had for myself, and the reason why I worked so hard and made sure that I got results, like my plan was to be a principal, and to move up to central office, and to eventually, become a superintendent. Like that was the track that I had set or laid out for myself. And that dream was essentially like shattered, torn apart, whatever. Like I get physically and mentally ill when I step into it. Whenever I try to go back into education, it's almost like PTSD. Like I have that type of response of anxiety, depression. Like I can't do education at all, because I went through years of what felt like torture, right? And so anyways, but it was even on video, like where they didn't renew my contract. It's not fired, but they didn't renew my contract. And, like there was a board member that brought it up for me to be non-renewed, head down, can't make eye contact, because that person didn't know me. The person that was over my campus was out sick. So they did it when the person on my campus that was in charge of like my area in Fort Worth ISD was like sick, right? And he had been sick for a while. I don't even think I had an opportunity to meet him or anything like that.